If you were to summarize the very essence of Sanatana Dharma from the extensive scriptural study that you've done, what would it be like?
Did you say summarize in one sentence what one learns from these? Is that what you said?
So not necessarily one sentence, but in whichever way you would want to, you would wish to.
I don't know if that question can at all be answered, because these texts, I said they are texts about dharma. They have a lot of history. Itihasa is not myth. Itihasa is itihasa. This is indeed what happened. They have a lot of history. They have a lot of information about how society developed its notions of dharma. Dharma is something that holds up the fabric of society. Raja Dharma is one part of it. The other part of Dharma is what we do as householders. The other part of Dharma is what we do as communities. So it is about that. It is also about governance. It is also about the nature of change in the language, because you can detect changes in the language. It is also about geological changes in India. Rivers drying up, civilizations moving towards the east. It is also about marrying the excavation with what the texts say to develop our sense of history. But all of these are fundamentally external. They are external to the individual. It is I as an individual insofar as the external society exists and my relationships with that external society. But these texts are also about dharma in the sense of internal realization and internal reflection, about moksha dharma. And therefore, there is a learning that comes from these texts, which is about that internal reflection. When I tell people that, are you aware that there are another at least 55 other Gitas? Most people don't know, because people think it is just the Bhagavad Gita. Gita is anything that was sung. And there are at least 55 other Gitas. There are around 20 Gitas in the Mahabharata. There are another 20 odd Gitas in the Puranas, and there are several other Gitas that hang loose. Now, all of these Gitas are not about sannyas and moksha dharma. For example, the Dharma Vyad Gita in the Mahabharata is essentially about the duties of a householder. So therefore, what you learn is partly a function of what you are looking for. It's partly a function of your receptivity. A message or the success of a message depends not just on the quality of the sender, it also depends on the quality of the receiver. So what you get from these texts really depends on you.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.